KSVPTV.com, brought to you by 42 Construction, Eastern New Mexico University Roswell, and Eastern New Mexico University Portales, Central Valley Electric Cooperative, Artesia Animal Clinic, Artesia Ford, J.S. Ward & Son, La Fonda Restaurant, State Farm Agent Sandy Stockton, Smile Expression, Artesia General Hospital, Bob Reed Pest Control, Roswell Seed Company, Guy Chevrolet, KFC, Maupin and Brown Dentistry, Edge Safety, Pop's Diner, Forest Tire, Tate Branch, Western Bank, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Kane Electric, Castle Rentals, Catalyst Church, Farm Bureau Agent Brandon Williams, Frost Mortgage, H&R Block, New Hope Baptist Church, and TMJ Auto Repair. We'll take you courtside for all the action right after this.
Even though you can't enjoy the feel of the 50s, you can still take the authentic flavor of the 50s to go from Pop's Diner. Old-fashioned favorites like jumbo cinnamon rolls, ice cream shakes, malts, and banana splits. All your favorites, including the famous donut burger, are waiting for you, along with fresh salads, fish platters, and even family pack meals just waiting to be picked up. Call your order ahead at 513-2000, and it'll be ready for you. The food, fun, and flavors of the 50s are waiting for you at Pop's Diner, 1502 West Main in Artesia.
Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency. Auto and home, life and health, personal and commercial. Bonds too, since 1925. We have the coverage for you. Innovation, service, integrity, and knowledge. J.S. Ward & Son Insurance Agency.
Find the pot of gold at Castle Rentals all month long. It's time to get lucky on your next furniture purchase. The end of the rainbow has landed at Castle Rentals, where ye can save big on mattresses, love seats, sofas, washers, dryers, and so much more. Your chance to win big savings is going on all March long. Find the pot of gold at Castle Rentals, 2616 West Main in Artesia. The Pecos Valley's fun rent-to-own furniture store.
Delivery has come to Artesia. Right now, you can get any meal from any restaurant delivered straight to your door with Bulldog delivery. Starting at $4, your food will be on wheels and at your doorstep, still hot and fresh. If you live within an 8-mile radius of Artesia, call 513-1945. That's 513-1945. Place your order at your favorite restaurant, then call Bulldog Delivery, 513-1945. Bulldog Delivery. Delivery has finally come to Artesia.
Hello everyone, Joby Hodling here with KSVPTV.com and KSVP Radio, AM 990 and FM 93.7. And I'm joined by Coach Jeff Hodling, the head coach for the girls varsity basketball team. Coach, you guys now have your first game under your belt. Why don't you recap Tuesday night, and then we'll talk about what's going on today.
Well, we had a great game at Hobbs. I say a great game for experience, for a young team like we are to come out and play a good high-quality opponent like Hobbs and really get going at a fast pace like that. And you know, I have really two girls that have played much varsity, have any varsity experience for that matter. So it was a good opportunity for our younger girls to see what what a fast varsity basketball game is going to look like, and how we need to play, and how intense it is, and all of those things with us. And of course, Hobbs is really good, and so it's a rough way to start the season for us on the scoreboard, but it's a great way for us to start the season in terms of experience and playing in a great environment and against a great quality opponent like Hobbs.
Well, that was one of six, what I guess we can call pre-season games going into district in a couple of weeks. Your second game is today, taking on the Ruidoso Lady Warriors here at the Pit. Tell the fans a little bit about that game, what your expectations are for today.
Well, we don't know a lot about Ruidoso tonight. The one thing I do know, this is their first game, so they're in the shoes we were in Tuesday night against Hobbs, and so usually pretty solid though, usually a decent team that can come and they like to play a little bit of zone in the half court, or at least they have in the past. They might mix in a little bit of press. And I know they're going to be well coached. Coach Schmidt does a fine job with his girls. They always get after it and play hard. So, you hit the nail on the head. It's a preseason kind of game for us. We looked at the Hobbs game as an opportunity to practice a little bit while we were in that game and play. And these games are important because they're games, but they don't really necessarily count against us this season. It's not going to impact our record greatly. It's going to come down to how we finish in district. And so we want to take each of these 6 preseason games, these pre-district games, as opportunities to get better and improve and start preparing for district.
Okay, Coach, one final thing. You've got the season that is shortened. Just recap for the fans how the season's going to look, the remainder.
Yeah, we've got 6 pre-district games. We're playing our 2nd game right now. We got another game against Carlsbad this week. Then we'll have 4 more games of pre-district games, and then we'll start district, and that'll last 3 weeks. We'll have 2 games for 3 weeks in a row, and our season will culminate with a 12-game total. And the state tournament this year will consist of only 8 teams instead of the normal 16 teams. And basically what's going to happen is that the district champ from all 6 of the districts will secure a spot in the state tournament, and then there will be 2 at-large bids. And so we're going to have to play well in district, win the district to get a guaranteed seed, and then hopefully do well enough. If we don't win the district, we might get an at-large bid. So shortened season, but still everything's the same. It's just short. Still going to get a state tournament, opportunity to play for a district championship and a state championship.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us. And fans, if you're watching and listening to this, you know that we're fixing to have the game underway as the girls varsity Bulldog basketball program is hosting the Ruidoso Warriors. Coming up next.
Here are some helpful tips to get you and your teeth through the winter months from Smile Expressions in Artesia. Brush your teeth twice a day. Brushing not only protects your teeth, but also protects the gums from catching infections. Use the right toothpaste. The cold winter air as well as sinus pressure can cause sensitivity. Floss daily. Flossing protects your mouth from developing plaque, which can make you more prone to problems like heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and oral cancer. At Smile Expressions, we welcome new patients. Contact us today, 575-746-1900.
Hello, Bulldog fans. It's Martin from Frost Mortgage in Artesia, your local lender. While the Bulldogs are scoring high, your mortgage should be going low. Rates are at an all-time low, and it's time to cash in on it. So call Martin at 575-749-6278 to schedule your free consultation. Remember, you have a choice when it comes to your home financing, so don't be misled. Call Martin at Frost Mortgage today.
Frost Mortgage is a division of Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated and is an equal housing lender. NMLS number 3094.
It's back! One of your all-time favorites from Taco Bell is back, the quesalupa. Try the quesalupa in one of our Taco Bell limited-time boxes for only $5.99 at your local KFC Taco Bell in Artesia. This box includes 2 beef crispy tacos, a quesalupa, a large drink of your choice, all that amazing food for only $5.99. We'll see you soon at KFC Taco Bell in Artesia.
Your KFC Taco Bell in Artesia is open. Drive through and pick up only. Order online and we'll bring it out to your car when you arrive.
Eastern New Mexico University is open for visitors to come to visit our campus. Come be our guest for a guided tour of one of the best small-town college atmospheres in the Southwest. Take a look at all ENMU has to offer, including the best residence halls in New Mexico as recognized by Niche.com. Sign up today for your personal tour of ENMU and our beautiful campus by visiting enmu.edu/visit. Explore, experience, excel. Eastern New Mexico University. We here at Sandy Stockton State Farm Insurance are joining our State Farm family and taking steps to make sure we can continue to serve you and maintain the health and safety of our associates. Please connect with us through our mobile app or at statefarm.com or by phone 575-748-1111. Our office is open once again, but with temporary hours, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, in order to comply with the social separation guidelines. If you have any questions, call us. Sandy Stockton State Farm Insurance Agency, 575-748-1111.
Whatever your tire needs may be, you can always count on Forest Tire. Whether it's roadside assistance, a new battery, brakes, an alignment, a new set of tires for around town, off-road or work, or just a flat tire, being there is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performances without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Good evening, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling here, live from Bulldog Pit in Artesia, New Mexico, as our very own Lady Bulldogs varsity basketball team hosting the Ruidoso Lady Warriors. Second game of the season for the Lady Bulldogs as they come in 0-1, played over in Hobbs a couple of nights ago, and played arguably the best team in the state. And actually, Hobbs jumped out on them, but then the Bulldogs fought back and played tough. And although they got the loss, as you heard from Coach Hodling, they had a good experience from it and good time to get out and run, even though it was the first game of the year. Played a very good team in the Hobbs Lady Eagles and fell in that game. But coming into this game, ready to get their first win of the season. Second game of 6 that are sort of preseason games. The shortened season is only 12 games this year, 6 of which are games against local teams, and then they've got 6 games against our district, 2 each one, Goddard, Lovington, and Portales. And then it'll be the playoffs. The top 6 teams, they're only going to take 8 teams, I should say, to the playoffs this year in 4A basketball. And 6 of those are district champions, so there'll only be 2 at large. So for the girls to get in, for sure, they need to win the district. They still have a chance, an outside chance, if they do not win the district, of getting in by getting an at-large bid. Coming into this evening, I've got some stats. Although just one game, we do have some stats. Audrey Vello had 1 point against Hobbs. Played 13 minutes, and she had 1 defensive rebound and an assist. Number 12, Kaylin Grayhouse, ended up playing 26 minutes. She had a defensive rebound and 2 defensive, I think that's flex. Well, I'm not sure what that is. I'm trying to read. Coach Odling gave me some stats. I'm not sure what that means. She also had a couple of steals in the ball game. Number 21, Coda Beltran, she had a rebound, defensive, and an assist. She also had she had 4 takeaways. Number 22, Cora Cox, led the Bulldogs in points. She had the double digits with 22. She also had an offensive rebound, a defensive rebound, 1 assist, and 2 steals. Alyssa Lieb, number 23, had 9 points in the ball game with an offensive rebound and 4 defensive rebounds, as well as an assist and 4 steals. Number 25, Riley Greer, she had a point. She also had a couple of defensive rebounds and 2 steals. Kaylee Wagner had 6 points. Kaylee wearing number 33, she had 6 points, played 28 minutes. She had a couple of defensive rebounds and a steal. And Shanna Elkins played for 2 minutes, got into the ball game, didn't get on the board. And also number 42, Duran, got into the ball game for 1 minute and had didn't get on the board either, but got into the ball game. Starting tonight for the Lady Bulldogs is number 21, sophomore Coda Beltran, number 22, junior Cora Cox, number 23, senior Alyssa Lieb, number 25, senior Riley Greer, and number 33, senior Kaylee Wagner. We're going to take a break as they're going to get ready to have the national anthem, so we'll be back after this timeout.
Hello, Bulldog fans. It's Martin from Frost Mortgage in Artesia, your local lender. While the Bulldogs are scoring high, your mortgage should be going low. Rates are at an all-time low, and it's time to cash in on it. So call Martin at 575-749-6278 to schedule your free consultation. Remember, you have a choice when it comes to your home financing, so don't be misled. Call Martin at Frost Mortgage today.
Frost Mortgage is a division of Primary Residential Mortgage Incorporated and is an equal housing lender. NMLS number 3094.
It's back. One of your all-time favorites from Taco Bell is back, the quesalupa. Try the quesalupa in one of our Taco Bell limited time boxes for only $5.99 at your local KFC Taco Bell in Artesia. This box includes 2 beef crispy tacos, a quesalupa, a large drink of your choice, all that amazing food for only $5.99. We'll see you soon at KFC Taco Bell in Artesia.
Your KFC Taco Bell in Artesia is open. Drive through and pick up only. Order online and we'll bring it out to your car when you arrive.
Eastern New Mexico University is open for visitors to come to visit our campus. Come be our guest for a guided tour of one of the best small-town college atmospheres in the Southwest. Take a look at all ENMU has to offer, including the best residence halls in New Mexico as recognized by Niche.com. Sign up today for your personal tour of ENMU and our beautiful campus by visiting enmu.edu/visit. Explore, experience, excel. Eastern New Mexico University. We here at Sunday Stockton State Farm Insurance are joining our State Farm family in taking steps to make sure we can continue to serve you and maintain the health and safety of our associates. Please connect with us through our mobile app or at statefarm.com or by phone 575-748-1111. Our office is open once again, but with temporary hours, 9 to 5, Monday through Friday, in order to comply with the social separation guidelines. If you have any questions, call us. Sandy Stockton State Farm Insurance Agency, 575-748-1111.
Whatever your tire needs may be, you can always count on Forest Tire. Whether it's roadside assistance, a new battery, brakes, an alignment, a new set of tires for around town, off-road or work, or just a flat tire, being there is what matters most. That's why Michelin packs more innovation inside its tires to maximize performances without sacrificing capabilities, so you can continue to go the extra mile to be there for the ones who matter most. Forest Tire, keeping you rolling since 1944.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as we have the Ruidoso Warriors being introduced. And the ones that I had as their starters were not their starters. But the PA is doing them right now, so I will give you those momentarily. And I can do it now as number 14, Portillo, number 21, Casarillas, number 22, Kleinkohl, number 23, Baca, and number 24, Morgan, are the starters for the Ruidoso Warriors. And if you were with me earlier, you heard the starters for the Bulldogs, but I'm going to go ahead and give them again. Actually go through the entire lineup. Number 11, Audrey Vello. She's a 5'5" sophomore. Number 12, Kaylin Greathouse, a 5'6" junior. Number 14, Letitia Hammer, a 5'6" junior. Number 24 is a junior. She's 5'4", and that's Abigail Rios. Number 34 is a junior, the 5'7", Shanna Elkins. And another junior, 5'6", number 42, Michaela Duran. The starting five for the Artesia Bulldogs tonight against the Ruidoso Lady Warriors is number 21, sophomore, Coda Beltran. She's listed at 5'5". Number 22, junior, the 5'10", Cora Cox. And if you heard in the pregame, Cora had 22 points in the game against the Hobbs Lady Eagles, so the leading scorer for the Bulldogs. Senior, number 23, Alyssa Lieb, will be starting tonight. And also a senior, number 25, Riley Greer, the 5'8" post. And then rounding out the starting five, senior, 5'10", number 33, Kaylee Wagner. So the Artesia Lady Bulldogs looking to get on the winning side of things tonight, as they have played one game, fell to the Hobbs Eagles on Tuesday night, and now get a chance to get to 1-1 with a win tonight over the Lady Eagles. Got a couple of updates from Jean Dow earlier. I'm going to try to get those in right now. The Lovington girls soccer team beat the Artesia girls today 3-2. Also, end of three, Goddard 52, Clovis 47. Boys basketball at Goddard. And then the other one he gave to me again. The Lovington girls beat the Artesia girls today in soccer 3-2. All right, if you're listening on the radio, not watching on KSVPTV.com, then I'll give you a little bit of what's going on here. The Ruidoso Warriors wearing their blue uniforms with gold outline. The Bulldogs wearing their white with orange numbers and letters. And we're ready to get going here, as they don't jump ball this year. So another difference, the ball has gotten into number 22, and that's Kleinkohl in the backcourt. She gets it to 24, who goes back to Kleinkohl and into the right side corner. Number 14 throws up a three, and it's off the rim, no good. Ruidoso Warriors coming out of there with the rebound as Morgan gets it. Tries to go underneath, and it's taken away. Coming away with it was the Lady Bulldogs, Wagner. She tried to throw a long pass, and it got over the top of Cora Cox and out of bounds. So a turnover from the Ruidoso Warriors, and then a turnover back to them by the Bulldogs. 0-0, 7:37 and counting here in the first period of action as the Lady Warriors bring the ball down. Cox goes out and meets her. Now steal, and it just goes out of bounds as coming in there. Good pressure by Cox, and then shooting forward on the pass was number 21 for the Lady Bulldogs, Coda Beltran. And she just tiptoed down the line over there, and they called it out of bounds, so it stays in Ruidoso's favor as Kleinkohl gets it across the timeline to Portillo. She goes underneath. The shot is blocked. Oh, they're going to call a foul on Lieb. Good defense there. But said she got her with the body, I guess. Let's see what they said. Now she's saying she got her with the arm, but so that'll put number 21 on the line to shoot 2. Kesselris is how I'm going to say that. I think that might be right. First shot is up and bounces around the rim and falls. So there's the first point of the ball game with 7:22 to go here in the first period, and the score 1-0 in favor of the Warriors. Next shot up, and it is good. So 2-0 as Kesselris gets them both to fall, and Kaylee Wagner will be running point tonight as she comes, or at least starting off the game, as she comes to the 2-3 defense, throws it over the head of Cox. That's another turnover. And intercepting that pass was number 24, Morgan, for the Warriors, as she'll come across the left side, picked up by Cox. Hands it off to Kleinkold, and they're going to throw it into the backcourt. It'll be a turnover on the Bulldogs. Nope, and for the Bulldogs, but going in there and getting it was Cora Cox. She spins, hands it off to Wagner on the right side. Her shot up and good. Kaylee Wagner with the bucket. 2-2, tied up with 6:48 and counting to go here in the first period. Taking her time, bringing it across as Cox is out there on her is number 24, Morgan. She does get it across. It's stolen. Cox comes away with it. She goes into the lane on the right side. She goes up and scores. Cora Cox with the bucket. 4-2, the Bulldogs now lead. Their first lead of the ball game was 6:25 and counting. Morgan goes across the timeline on the left side. Picked up by Cox, goes off of somebody's foot. We're going to have a block called on Cora Cox, which will be the first foul on the, actually the second foul on the Bulldogs. First on Cora. Ruidoso takes a timeout. The score 4-2 in favor of the Lady Bulldogs. 6:21 to go here in the first period. We're going to go ahead and take the timeout as well here from Guys Chevrolet, right here on KSVP Radio and KSVPTV.com, where the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs come to play. We'll be back.
Main and Artesia. Since it's March, we're starting off our spring cleaning, and we have a handful of 2020 models with prices reduced and ready for a new home. And here's the exciting part: we're going to match your down payment up to $2,020 on all remaining in-stock 2020 models. Like this 2020 Buick Encore Preferred Package, save $5,200 in consumer cash or get 0% APR for up to 72 months on approved credit, plus your down payment match of $2,020. Maybe your credit isn't up to par? We have special programs available, and we invite you to come in and let us help you through it. Come see us today at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia or at guychevy.com.
Greer, Beltran, and Cox. They're going to key it in right here in front of me at the press table. Ball goes into number 14. That's Portillo. She hands it back to Morgan. Morgan back to Portillo. Portillo back to Morgan. Go around to the right side. Bounce pass underneath, and the Bulldogs fighting for it. Looks like they might get it. We're going to have a foul called on a reach. See who called that on, Lieb or Beltran. That's going to be the second on Lieb. So Alyssa's second, and that's the third team foul on the Bulldogs here in the first half, as Morgan trying to get the ball in. She does, right underneath. Shot is partially blocked by Wagner, coming away with the rebound. Cora Cox, she goes up the right side. Now she'll slow it down. Get it back to Wagner. Haley will run the point, goes over to the left side to Lieb, into the corner to Greer. Greer back to Wagner. Back to the corner, and we're going to have a three-point shot up and in and out, no good. But there for the rebound is Cox. Puts it up, and she is fouled. That was Beltran shooting from the left corner, and boy, it looked good. It just rimmed out, but there was Cora Cox with a big rebound and put back. She's fouled on her effort, so she goes to the line to shoot two. That foul was called on Cyrilus, her first, and the first team foul on the Warriors. First shot is up and in for Cora Cox, so the Bulldogs now lead 5-2 here against the Ruidoso Warriors with 5:50 to go here in the first period. Second shot for Cox is up and off the front of the rim, no good. She gets her own rebound, though, goes to Wagner. Wagner turns, jump shot is up, no good. Ball kicks out, Wagner gets it again, and she'll go out top and reset. As she takes a look at Coach Hodling, goes into the corner. Beltran goes down the baseline on the right side, goes up and under. Her shot blocked, but there for the rebound. Well, Greer had it for a minute, and then the ball was stripped away from her, and now we're going to have a foul called on who? So called on the Lady Bulldogs. So that's the third on Lieb quickly here in the first period. With only 5:31 to go in the first period, Alyssa Lieb now has 3 of the 4 fouls on the Bulldogs. Morgan gets it down to the right side. Now it goes underneath. The stolen, stepped in front of the passing lane was Wagner. She gets it down the floor to Cox. She goes in and scores on the right side. Cora Cox now with 4 points. 5 points for Cora. 7-2. Morgan goes down the floor, goes through the hands of the intended receiver, which was number 23, Baca. So a turnover on the Warriors. Is checking in for the Lady Warriors is number 33, Antonio. And taking a seat was number 23, Baca. The ball just went through her hands. So Greer and Wagner. And we got a stoppage in play as they're looking to ask about somebody that just came into the ball game. So Greer, Wagner. Oh, and that's who came in was number 11, Audrey Velo for the Bulldogs in place of Lieb. When Alyssa got her third foul, Velo came in. So Beltran, Cox, Velo, Wagner, and Greer on the floor for the Lady Bulldogs. And now they're talking about illegal substitution, maybe? I'm not sure. So, is that a technical foul? So Beltran will go to the line. It will be a technical foul on an illegal substitution, I'm assuming. So they will, well, now I don't know what's going on. The whole Ruidoso Lady Warrior bench got up and came down to the end, and coach is standing there talking to his starting 5. They're looking to check in and make sure that they got the roster right, what they're doing. But going to the line for the technical foul will be Coda Beltran, the sophomore for the Lady Bulldogs. She'll shoot 2. First one is up and good. So 8-2 now the Bulldogs lead. Second shot is up, and it's good as well. So it'll be 9-2. That's the second point for Beltran, and it'll be Bulldog basketball as they'll get it right here in front of the press table. Passing it in will be Velo. In the backcourt is Wagner for the Bulldogs. And here we go, we're underway. Wagner gets it in, and she'll go across the timeline. Goes to Greer, goes to Cox. Cox to the corner. There's a 3-point three, and it is good for number 21, Coda Beltran. Great ball movement by the Artesia Lady Bulldogs as Cox caught that down on the post, turned and fired to the corner. Now Ruidoso quickly, but it's going to be stolen. Coming away with it is going to be Velo. She gets it ahead to Beltran. Her bounce pass underneath the Cox is good. She goes underneath and tries to make a pass, an extra pass. It goes off of Greer. So a 4:37 to go here in the first period. The Bulldogs lead by 10, 12-2. Now running a 1-2-1, 1-3-1 kind of a press. So that normal defense that we see from the Bulldogs, they're doing it in a press form. They get it ahead to the Warriors, and coming across the timeline over to Morgan on the right side. She goes to the corner and shooting up a 2-pointer. A long one was number 3. She missed it. Greer gets the rebound, gets it ahead to Wagner. Wagner will press it up the right side. And into the corner it goes. Velo looks at the 3, doesn't take it. Now Wagner will shoot the 3. It's off to the right. Velo there with the rebound, though, gets it back to Wagner. Now she'll back up and go toward the left. Now go to Cox. Cox turns, shoots up a shot. It's good. Nothing but the bottom of the net for Cora Cox. That's her 7th point of the ball game. Morgan with the basketball, picked up by Cox in the backcourt. Bulldogs playing that soft 1-3-1 zone. They get it ahead, number 3, and then it's stolen away, and there's Beltran again. She steals that pass away, goes ahead to Wagner. Wagner on the right side across the timeline, and now she'll call an offense, kicks it over the corner. Beltran with the shot, and it is off the back of the rim, no good. Chasing it down and tipping it out was Wagner. Coming away with it is Beltran. She goes into the lane. She loses the handle. Morgan comes up with it for the Warriors, and now she'll dribble it up with Cox waiting on her. Bounce pass over to number 22, Klein Cole. She's across the timeline. Looks to go back to Wagner. She does. Or to Morgan. Now underneath it goes, and we're going to have a foul. Whoa. No foul called, and no... as Velo goes to the floor, coming out of the ball game is Greer. Coming in for her is Greathouse. So on the floor is Wagner, Greathouse, Cox, Velo, and Beltran.
as Morgan gets it in out to Kleinkohl. She stops, puts up a three, and it's going to be no good. Fighting for the rebound and coming away with it is Cora Cox, and then she is fouled. So Cora Cox fouled on the play, and that'll be the third team foul on the Lady Warriors. And that was the second foul on number 21, Kesselrus. Looks like we're going to have a substitution probably for her, as number 14, Portillo, comes back in. And also number 15 coming in, that's Smith. So 21 and 23 take a seat for the Warriors, Baca and Kesselrus. And now bringing down the ball will be Greathouse as she calls out the play. So she's taken over at the point, passing it around. Over to the right side to Cox. She goes back out to Greathouse. Greathouse drives to the right side, passes it off to Velo. Now she goes to Cox. Cox on the right lane, puts up a shot. No foul call, but there on the back side was Wagner, gets the shot up, and then she gets her own rebound, puts it up again, and then they call a jump ball. Possession now pointing to the Bulldogs, so they'll keep possession. Good job rebounding there for Wagner. She thought she was fouled, but jump ball called. So it'll be Bulldog basketball on the jump ball. And somebody, the Bulldogs, got to pass it in. Okay, so Beltran to key it in. And she goes underneath to Wagner. Her jump shot is up and no good. Coming down with the rebound will be the Lady Warriors, number 22, Kleinkohl. And she'll dribble it down with Cox waiting on her. And she goes to the left side. Continues into the lane on the left side. And then she's going to run right over the top. Backcourt violation. All right. So white ball, as the official was right here in front of me and said backcourt violation. So turnover on the Lady Warriors will be Bulldog basketball. Yeah. All right, so they got it figured out. It is going to be Ruidoso basketball, so it'll remain in their possession. And just a turnaround there. So Ruidoso basketball, they'll have it under their basket. So not a turnover. And the Bulldogs look like they're in a man-to-man defense now. They've been in a 1-3-1 and now in man-to-man. As the Ruidoso Warriors trying to get it in. They do go underneath, and there's Cox who takes it away, but it goes off of her and out of bounds. Good job by Cora. Unable to handle it as she stripped it away, and it kind of bounced away from her. Coming back into the ball game will be Greer, and that will give Cox a break. Her first break of the ball game with 2:30 to go here in the first period. The Bulldogs lead 14-2 as the Warriors looking to get it in. They get it in and up, and the shot is going to be no good. Bulldogs are fighting for the rebound, unable to get it, and then it goes a lot of, oh, and there was a double dribble. So number 3 called for a double dribble. And I don't see a number, maybe she's not number 3. Actually, she is, so I don't have a number 3 on the roster. Greathouse brings it across the timeline, goes to the 2-3 zone, goes to the right side, kicks it. Velo for a 3 is up and no good. Backside rebound by Beltran, and she comes down with it, kicks it outside. Now they go to Greer. Greer, oh, and she's going to be called for a travel as she tried to make a pass to Wagner, but unable to get it away. And her toes lifted up, and she come back down. So turnover on the Bulldogs with 2:04 to go here in the first period. Bulldogs leading 14-2 as number 14 will bring it across as Portillo for the Lady Warriors. Fires it over to the left side corner to Kleinkohl. Her three-point shot is up and no good. Long rebound is going to go to Portillo, and then she is fouled. And that foul going to be called on Beltran, I do believe, and it is. That's going to be the 5th foul on the Lady Bulldogs, the first on Beltran, and that was called on the floor, so it'll be right over in front of the bench for the Artesia Bulldogs where they'll key it in. Number 15, Smith, will be keying it in. Coming back into the ball game will be Cox, and taking a seat will be Velo. So Audrey Velo will get a break, and Cora Cox checks back in. Ball is brought in. Kleinkohl will shoot the shot. It will be no good on the backside. Kaylee Wagner with the rebound. She'll bring it across the timeline. Goes to the right side. Goes into the lane. Stops. Puts up a 14-footer, and it's good. Kaylee Wagner drains it. Nobody stopped her, so she just went in just about a foot inside the free throw line and shot it and made it. Morgan drives down the floor. Her shot up and no good. We're going to have a blocking foul called on Greer, which will be the 6th team foul on the Lady Bulldogs. And I believe the first on Riley Greer, her first. So at the line to shoot 2 will be number 14, Portillo, for the Lady Warriors. Her first shot is up and no good. Thought it might fall, but it didn't. Goddard going into overtime with the Clovis boys, 61-61, as the next shot is up and no good. Great rebound there for Wagner. She'll push it up the floor. Long pass down to Cox. Oh, it gets to her hands, but she chases it down. Little jumper is up and no good. Fighting for the rebound was Wagner, or Greer. She tipped it to Beltran, and Beltran scored. So the Bulldogs now lead 18-2 over the Warriors as Portillo goes down to the right side, goes into the lane, throws up a shot. It's blocked, and we're going to have a late foul called. We'll call that on Wagner or Greer. We'll see. So called it on Kaylee Wagner, and that's her second. So Goddard and that's her second foul. The first shot is up and no good for number 14, Portillo. That's a 7th team foul on the Bulldogs. Is checking out is 22. 13. Shot is up and shot is no good. But the Ruidoso Warriors get the rebound, but then it's stolen away, and Bulldogs Beltran comes out of there with it. She pushes up the court. Into the corner, Beltran shoots a 3. It's going to be long, no good. Cora Cox gets the rebound. She gets it to Greathouse, who will put up the 3. It's no good. And there for the rebound is Beltran. Her shot blocked. The rebound brought down by Wagner. Her shot up and no good, but she is fouled. So Kaylee Wagner will go to the line to shoot 2. A lot of action right there on that. Several rebounds for the Lady Bulldogs. That's a team 4th and the 3rd foul on number 21, Casrelis. All right, so there is the shot by Wagner, up and good. And they, he said she stepped across the line. So wave it off. Said her toes got on the line. Riley Greer will get to take a break, and coming in for her will be number 11, Audrey Vello. I keep wanting to say Vello, but it's Vello. Second shot for Wagner is up and good. So the first one didn't count, but the second one did. 20-2, the Bulldogs lead by 18. That was the 6th foul. There's another steal. Oh, nope, she gets to her hands, and number 21 goes up and in. And the foul on Greathouse as she swung down on it. So at the line is number 21, Kesselris. And she will get the chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. She has all 4 of the Warriors' points. Shot is up and no good. Wait a minute. What are we doing here? What just happened? There was only one shot. She missed it. The Bulldogs got the rebound. They counted the bucket. Should have only been one shot. And he's going to give it to the Ruidoso Warriors. Because we caught the ball and then threw it out of bounds to him. That's why. There was only one shot. So Ruidoso's Morgan was looking to key it in. She's going to get it outside to number 14, Portillo. She dribbles around on the right side. Now goes underneath. It's going to go through the hands of the Lady Ruidoso Warriors, and it should be Bulldog basketball. Yeah. All right, so Bulldog basketball with 29.8 seconds to go here in the first period. Boy, this first period seems like it's taken forever. Probably hasn't, but it feels like it has. All right, Greathouse across the timeline. She goes to the left side. Beltran back out to Greathouse. She picks up the dribble, goes over to Vello. Her shot up, no good. Tipped around. Who comes down with it? The Lady Ruidoso Warriors do. That's Morgan with the rebound. She's picked up by Cox in the backcourt. She does get across the timeline, goes to the right corner. Shot put up by number 1. It's no good. Coming away with the rebounds, Beltran. She's going to get it ahead to Cox. She's got 3 seconds, 2 seconds, and she's fouled. So 2.5 seconds left to go in the first period. Cox will go to the line to shoot 2. That's going to be the 5th team foul. And that's on number 14, Portillo. That's her first. And again, that's only the 5th team foul, I guess, on the Warriors. So Cox at the line. Shot is up, and shot is good. She now has... Well, they gave it to the wrong player. It should be number 22. Second shot is up, and it's off the rim, no good. Morgan comes down with the rebound, and that's going to run the timeout if she heaves it down. But at the end of one, the score 21-4. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs leading the Warriors. So we're going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have second period action. Bulldogs leading big right now, having a pretty good game. We're going to hear from Catalyst Church. We'll be right back.
As a former Bulldog athlete, I know there's not much better than game day in Artesia. As a pastor, though, I can tell you that nothing beats Easter Sunday. Hi, I'm Pastor Nolan Frederick with Catalyst Church. I want to personally invite you to our Catalyst Church's Easter Sunday celebration on April 4th. We will be moving back to our 2-service format that morning at 9:30 and 11 a.m. At Catalyst Church, everyone's welcome, nobody's perfect, and anything's possible. We'd love to see you Easter Sunday at Catalyst Church located at 13th and Hermosa in Artesia. Go Bulldogs!
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, to Bulldog Pitch. You hear the music playing. We're getting ready to start the second period here as the Artesia Bulldogs lead the Ruidoso Warriors 21-4, and it will be Warrior basketball. They put it in. Portillo gets it back to Morgan. Back to Morgan. She shoots a three-pointer on the left side. It's going to be no good. Coming away at the rebound will be the Artesia Bulldogs, Velo. She'll get it to Wagner. Wagner ahead to Greathouse. Goes up the right side. Does Greathouse. Now she gets stopped and will change, pivot. Goes to the corner to Velo. She dribbles around and now goes underneath to Cox. Puts it on the floor. She's going to put up a jumper. It's no good. But there is, almost getting the rebound was Velo, but coming away with it will be Morgan. So the Warriors get the rebound. Down 21-4 and 7:22 to go here in the first half. Beltran almost comes away with a steal, jumps in front of the intended receiver and knocks it away. It'll remain Ruidoso basketball as they keyed in right in front of Coach Hodling over on the bench. Into the corner, and it is a steal as Beltran takes it away. She drives up the middle of the floor, goes through traffic, still dribbling it, bounce pass over to Velo. Her layup no good, but she gets her own rebound, and then she will be fouled. Oh, they call a travel on Velo. So it'll be a turnover back to the Warriors. Morgan will bring it down as she handed it to Kleinkohl. Kleinkohl handed it back to Morgan. Waiting at midcourt is Cox. Morgan goes to the right side. Bounce pass to number 15, Smith. Smith then goes to the left side. She walked. That is the call. So Greathouse will bring it down after the pass inbounds from Wagner. Greathouse goes across the timeline. Goes to the right side. Into the corner it goes to Cox. Pump fakes the three, doesn't take it. Now Greathouse goes into the corner. Beltran with a three-pointer. She buries it. That was a design play. Good motion there. Beltran goes around the screen into the right corner, turns, gets the pass, and hits a three-pointer, and that's her 10th point of the ball game. The Bulldogs now lead by 20, 24-4. As in the middle of the floor, the Warriors go up and score. Number 23 was Baca. Now down the floor quickly, and the Bulldogs scores. Cora Cox receives a long pass from Greathouse, and she scores easily on the right side to take it back to a 20-point lead, 26-20, or 26-6, I'm sorry. Now a long three-pointer up and no good for Morgan. Coming down the rebound is Greathouse, and she'll drive up the right side and be fouled. So Morgan will reach in and foul her, and that'll be the 6th team foul on the Warriors and the 2nd on Morgan. Oh, I'm sorry, that's Portillo, not Morgan. checking out is Velo and Great House. Coming back into the ball game will be Greer and Lieb. So it'll be Lady Bulldog basketball right here. Beltran gets it into Wagner. Wagner will bring it across the timeline, coming up against number 21, Kesriels. She goes into the middle of the lane, and a little runner is up and good. Good take by the senior, Kaylee Wagner, and she takes it right into the middle of the lane and scores. That's her 9th point of the ball game. 28-6 the score. As Kleinkohl looking for somewhere to go with it, kicks it across to Ortega, and it goes out of bounds, but off of one of the Bulldogs, and I think getting her hand on it was Beltran. Clovis wins the ball game, according to Gene Dow. He just sent me an update. So Clovis gets the win over Goddard, 67-63 in overtime. Ball comes in. It's going to get over the head, and she's able to save it, but goes right back to Cora Cox. That was Ortega, and Cox goes to the left side, puts up a little turnaround jumper. It's no good. But fighting for the rebound and getting it is Riley Greer. Throws it out, and the three-pointer's off the rim, no good. But there's Cox. Gets the rebound, and that was Beltran that took the three-pointer. Cox gets a long board, and now Wagner with it out top. Picked up by number 15, Smith. She's going to pass it over to Lieb. Lieb outside to Cox. Cox at the top of the key goes over to Beltran. Now back to Wagner. She's going to shoot a three, and it looks good. It's off the rim, no good. There's a great rebound, put back, and one for Cora Cox. Flew into the lane, got the rebound, went straight back up. She's fouled and hits the bucket, and will now go to the line to shoot. Foul was called on number 24, Morgan. That's her first and the 17th foul. As Great House checks back in, and Wagner will get a break for the Lady Bulldogs. 4:52 to go here in the first half. The score 30-6 in favor of the Bulldogs, and Cora Cox three-point play is good as she buries it. So she makes the bucket, gets the old-fashioned three-point play. She buries the free throw. And now number 24, Morgan, will bring it down against Cox. Goes over to the left side. Bounce pass. What's going to be stolen? Cox has got a free drive to the basket, and she goes up and in. So Cora now with 14 points in the ball game. And the score 33-6. As Morgan will bring it across the timeline, but Cox again waiting on her. And she gets across on the right side. Lieb steps up, and then a steal by Beltran. Gets it to Lieb, who gets it ahead to Cox. Cox flying down the floor. She'll go up and good. And we'll have a timeout taken for the Ruidoso Warriors. 35-6, your Lady Bulldogs leading the Warriors. 4:16 to go in the half. We'll go ahead and take a break and hear from Eastern New Mexico University Roswell. We'll be right back.
ENMU Roswell offers high school students the opportunity to get a head start on their college education journey into healthcare. Through the Allied Health Careers Pathway, high school learners can enroll in dual credit courses that introduce them to a wide range of careers that include emergency medical technician, paramedic, nursing, occupational therapy, respiratory therapy, medical assisting, phlebotomy, and nursing assistant. Start your healthcare career path at ENMU Roswell. Contact your high school counselor for more information.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here. It'll be Ruidoso basketball as they come out of this timeout. The Bulldogs leading here with 4:16 to go in the first half. The score 35-6 in favor of the Bulldogs. Morgan gets it in the backcourt. Cox waiting for her in the backcourt. She's going to go to the right side. Cox follows her over there. Goes to the middle. It's going to be picked off. Is a little overthrown, and going down is going to be Great House for the easy layup on the right side. Her shot up and good. Great House scores. And the Bulldogs now lead 37-6. Warriors Morgan comes across, going to be stolen again. Great House with the steal. Another easy layup for Great House. She goes in on the right side, up and good. Picks the pass off in the lane as they try to make a long pass, and she just steps in front and goes the opposite direction and now has 4 quick points as Morgan has it across the timeline on the left side. Great House comes out on her. Bounce pass over to Kleinkohl. Now she goes to the right side to Ortega. Goes underneath. The shot up, no good. It's tipped out, and coming away at the rebound will be the Bulldogs, and Cox will go up the right side and score as Beltran got that rebound and then got it to Cox as she dribbled up the floor, and now the Bulldogs up 41-6 with 3:13 and counting. Kleinkohl across the timeline, stops, throws up a three-pointer. It's no good. Bulldogs get to Riley Greer, comes down with the rebound, tries to pass it away. Kleinkohl kind of stole it away from her. She has the ball now. Greer on her, goes across to Morgan on the right side, picked up by Lieb. Back to Kleinkohl. She puts it on the floor, goes to the left side, and it's going to be stolen. Great House with another great steal. Gets it ahead to Cox. Cox down the floor all by herself, goes up and in. 43-6, 2:45 and counting to go here in the ball game. So the 35-point rule going to be in effect soon. Already is. So a running clock here in the first half as number 15 gets it to Kleinkohl. She's going to shoot up a three again, throw it up there, and it's going to be no good. Beltran with a defensive rebound. She throws it ahead. Oh, too far. Let's see if Cox can chase it down. She cannot. So had nobody down there, just got a little too aggressive with the pass. Checking into the ballgame will be Wagner, and Velo for the Bulldogs is taking a seat will be Great House and Greer. And we had some new ones come in for Ruidoso as well. So number 3 and number 1. Ortega's already in. I don't have number 3 on the roster. 21, 22, and number 11 came in, and that's Comanche. Down it goes. It's going to be stolen away as Velo catches the pass that was errant. She goes ahead to Cox. Cox turns and throws it back out to Beltran, who gets it to Wagner and looks back. The coach calls a play. She's going to shoot a three. It's going to be short and go out of bounds. So it'll be Ruidoso Warrior basketball. Clock is not stopping, so this will pick up the pace now with this score as Greer will check back into the ball game. Cox will get a break. And it'll be Ruidoso Warrior basketball. As number 1, Ortega will bring it up. No pressure as now Kaylee Wagner will start stepping out there. 1-3-1 zone for the Bulldogs. Ortega goes over to the right side. Bounce pass stolen away by Greer. She tips it to Lieb, who gets it back to Beltran. And Beltran will bring it across the timeline and hand it off. Nope, she's going to go ahead and run the point. Wagner will go get on the post. She throws it to Wagner. Wagner has it spin, shot up, and good. Oh, and it rolls in and out, no good. And it goes off of, I think that was Beltran fighting for the rebound. They say it goes off of her and out of bounds. So under a minute now, as the clock hasn't stopped. And number 22, Kleinkohl, will walk it across the timeline. The score 43-6 here at Bulldog Pit. Kleinkohl goes over to the left side to Ortega. Her three-point shot is up and no good. There for the rebound is Wagner. She'll push it up the floor. Has a 4-on-1, really. She's going to go all the way in on the left side and no good, but there's a flying in rebound and putback by Riley Greer. Great job by Riley, and she scores. That's her first bucket of the ball game. Down to 17 seconds. Bulldogs leading big, 45-6. Number 3 on the right side picks up her dribble. Bounce pass is going to be stolen away by Greer. She gets it ahead to Lieb. She goes up ahead to Wagner. She's going to put it and up and in. So Wagner with another bucket. And Wagner now has 11 points in the ball game, and that will end the first half. The Artesia Bulldogs leading 47-6. Live right here from Bulldog Pit. We're going to go ahead and take our break. We'll come back briefly, then we'll get into the halftime show. So 47-6, the Artesia Lady Bulldogs leading over the Ruidoso Lady Warriors. We'll be back.
Saving money is much easier when you do it automatically. All you have to do is tell us how much you want to save, and we'll automatically deduct it from your checking account and put it in your savings account. Out of sight, out of mind. It's the easy way to save. Get started with automatic savings today. Western Bank of Artesia. We're big on you. Member FDIC.
We're big on you.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, here on KSVP Radio, AM 990 and FM 93.7. Also, KSVPTV.com, where the Bulldogs, the Lady Bulldogs, come to play. Halftime now. Bulldogs lead 47-6 over the Warriors. We'll be back.
Have you been putting off your health? As Presbyterian Medical Services celebrates their 50th anniversary, we hope you celebrate with us by taking charge of your health. We offer primary care, behavioral health, and dental all under one roof. For your convenience, PMS's Artesia Family Health Center is open from 7 to 6 on weekdays, accepts Medicaid, has a sliding fee scale for the uninsured, and works with outside programs to get you the health care you need. Call 746-9848 for more information and scheduling.
Bulldog Pride is about family. It's about being the best both in the game and in the community. It's about giving your all and having your teammates back. This is Pastor Jason Perry, and here at New Hope Baptist Church, we can relate to the Bulldogs. Our church is a family, and we focus on allowing the Lord to be the best both in our church and in our community. Here at New Hope, we know it's a new year, and there's new hope for a new you. We're praying for Bulldog victory in the game and victory in your life through Jesus Christ.
Tax time is here again, and this year H&R Block has many filing options to make it easy for you. Our tax pros are here to get your maximum refund with or without the office visit. You can drop by an office, use our drop-off service, or a tax pro can even do your taxes virtually. That's right. Send a few pics from your phone, and you never even have to leave home. You can stay in your sweatpants. Block has options for everyone. With so many ways to file, it's just another way Block has your back.
All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund.
Edge Safety and Services, LLC in Artesia is looking for a responsible sales representative. Must be organized, be able to multitask, demonstrate leadership, and have great communication skills. Position requires a clean driving record, and you must be able to pass a drug and alcohol screen. Position requires 3 years of sales experience and references. A valid driver's license will be required when submitting the application. Applications will be accepted in person at 2801 North Freeman in Artesia. Office hours are 8 to noon and 1 to 4, Monday through Friday, 575-736. 1047, Equal Opportunity Employer.
For your commercial business, John Deere makes it easy to assemble a team of quality machines with the Green Fleet Purchasing Program. With Green Fleet, the more you buy, the more you save. It's that simple. The John Deere Green Fleet Program is based on a simple point system, allowing you to earn discounts by buying a variety of equipment or several pieces of the same equipment. It's up to you. John Deere's Green Fleet Program. Discounts that allow you to boost bottom line profits. Come by Pecos Valley Equipment at 312 West Ritchie in Artesia or call 748-1400.
Welcome back here to the halftime show. The Artesia Lady Bulldogs winning right now 47-6 over the Lady Ruidoso Warriors. We've got 2 more games this week in basketball, but before we get to those on Saturday, as the Carlsbad Cavemen will have a doubleheader in Carlsbad Saturday afternoon, evening, the girls and the boys playing Carlsbad. Friday night, before that basketball game, those 2 basketball games, we have our last football game of the season, as the Artesia Bulldogs are hosting the Alamogordo Tigers right here across the street from the pit at the world-famous Bulldog Bowl, and we hope to see you there. I know the tickets are on sale, so plan on being there. If you can't get there, or if you're somewhere around the world and you want to watch or listen, we, of course, will have it right here on the radio, KSVP AM 990, as well as KSVP FM 93.7, and also KSVPTV.com, where the Bulldogs and Lady Bulldogs come to play. That'll be Friday night, live from Bulldog Bowl, 7 o'clock, last football game of the season. Now, Saturday will be in Carlsbad. It will be radio only, AM 990 and FM 93.7. All right, we're going to continue the halftime show. We'll be right back.
A new pediatrician has joined the team at Artesia General Hospital. For 22 years, Dr. Joanne B. Couch treated children on U.S. Air Force bases across the country, and AGH is excited to welcome her to Artesia. Dr. Couch provides children with the tools they need to grow into healthy individuals. If your child needs a checkup or is feeling sick, Dr. Couch can help. Learn more about Dr. Couch and see if she's a fit for your family at artesiageneral.com/couch. Artesia General Hospital, your destination for health, your partner for life.
Kane Electrical Supply is your #1 distributor when it comes to the top-of-the-line inventory. Kane Electric carries name brands such as Appleton, Burndy, Fluke, Cooper Lighting, Hoffman, Phillips Lighting, IDEC, Klein Tools, and Square D. Kane Electric has your professionals and will assist you with any information you may have on electrical supplies. Kane Electric delivers on location too. Come by Kane Electric today in Artesia at 1911 North Roselawn.
Your pet is an important member of your family. That's why at Artesia Animal Clinic, we strive to provide complete care for your pet. Our services include dental, lab, preventative medicine, surgery, and ultrasound, along with herd health for our livestock friends. We also know how busy you are, so we'll do our best to accommodate your schedule. Meet our doctors and staff by visiting artesiaanimalclinic.com or just drop by our clinic at 110 West Mahone, across from the Artesia Ford Service Center. Artesia Animal Clinic, serving the needs of your pets and livestock 24/7, 365 days a year. Hey everybody, stuck at home? Let the folks at Artesia Ford Sales help you. If your car or truck needs service, Artesia Ford will come and pick it up and bring it back free of charge. This is available for customers who live within 15 miles of Artesia. So if you're stuck at home with the kids or work, don't worry about that needed oil change, recall repair, or any other maintenance need. Artesia Ford will pick up and deliver for free within a 15-mile radius of Artesia. Artesia Ford Sales, we're here for you.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here. You hear the fight song going off here live from Bulldog Pit. The Lady Bulldogs are on the floor warming up. The Artesia Bulldogs leading here at the half, 47-6. And we've got about 1:30 to go. Before the half will resume. The Lady Ruidoso Warriors have not come back out of the locker room yet. As the fight song continues to play. Under a minute to go, and I still don't see the Lady Ruidoso Warriors, but they'll be out here just momentarily. The Artesia Bulldogs starters tonight: Coda Beltran, Cora Cox, Alyssa Lee, Riley Greer, and Kaylee Wagner. But we've seen a lot of the young ladies get into the ball game. And as the lead is up by 41, I'm sure we'll see a couple more get into the ball game here in the second half. We do have the running clock, and so the first half, although the first period seemed like it took a while, once they got to that running clock, it really picked up at that point. And we'll see what happens here in the second half. As we're getting down now, the Ruidoso Warriors still have not come back out, but they're fixing to get to, because that's it. We got to have a team out here on the floor. And so their officials are out on the floor waiting. No Warrior basketball team yet has come out, but my guess is they will be just in a moment. So looks like they're going to go ask for them. So we'll see what happens here as we're waiting on them to come out.
What'd you think? Going to screw you out? You come over here?
No, I was thinking, what's he? And he said that, and I was like, well.
No, but you doing that kind of stuff, buddy. Don't come turn around.
Yeah. Talking to one of the officials, they're going to get there. They come. Lady Ruidoso Warriors are coming out now as one of the officials went to get them. Maybe they didn't hear the buzzer, which is certainly possible. So they're coming out now. 47-6 is our score as the Bulldogs are getting ready to play here, and I thought maybe they would just, and they're saying, hey, we're ready to play. So they're about to put the ball in. So here we go. Be Bulldog basketball going the other direction now. If you're listening on the radio, I forgot to tell you, the Bulldogs were going from left to right as I sit. Now they're going from right to left, so from the west to the east here in Bulldog Pit. Kaylee Wagner bringing it over the timeline, gets it to, well, now Greer has it, spins it over to, back to Wagner. As I look down, I look up, and it's been passed around. Great shot as Beltran buries a three. Morgan up the floor quickly for the Lady Ruidoso Warriors. The ball is going to go out of bounds off of a Ruidoso Warrior, so it'll be Bulldog basketball. That was I that hit the three. I looked down, I looked back up, and the ball was already passed around, so I apologize for not getting the names called out quickly. So on the floor is Wagner, Greer, Cox, Beltran, and Lee for the Bulldogs. Shot is up, no good. Wagner gets the rebound, tries to go back up, and we're going to have a foul called. So Wagner will go to the line to shoot two. Bulldogs lead 50-6, and we've got that running. Well, I thought we had a running clock, but it's not running right now, so I'm not sure about that. That's a first team foul, and the fourth on number 21, Kessleris. At the line is Wagner. Her first shot is up and short. Goes off the front of the rim. Great House comes in for the Bulldogs, and somebody's got to go out. Greer will step out. Coming in for the Warriors is number 33, and that is Antonio. And taking a seat will be number 21, Kessleris. So Wagner's second free throw is up and off the front of the rim again, but there for the rebound is Cox, and they're going to say she stepped up, double dribbled. So it'll be Ruidoso basketball. Wagner will bring, or not Wagner, it'll be Morgan who brings it across the timeline up the right side. Dribbles into traffic, goes under the, and there is stepping in front of the pass is Wagner, and she's going to be pickpocketed, but she's going to get it back. Nope. Yes, she does, too. She gets it back. The pass down the floor to Cox. She goes up and off the rim. No good. Gets her own rebound. Puts it back up. No good, but she is fouled. So Cora Cox will go to the line to shoot two. And there's some rule that I don't know because the clock is not running here when they're up by more than 35. I thought that it just ran the whole time once they were up by 35, but obviously I'm wrong because it's not. So the free throw by Cox is up and off the front of the rim, no good. As Lieb and Wagner remain down here with Cox. And Jean's giving me some explanation. Shot is up and good for Cora Cox, and that's her 20th point of the ball game. As Morgan goes down the floor quickly. Bounce pass to the right corner, back out, and it's going to be stolen. Cox comes away with it. She's going to go ahead to Great House. Her shot is up and no good. She was bumped pretty hard. Then she's fouled as she gets her own rebound. And Gene's telling me he says, I think it stops on a two-shot foul, which I think that's right, Gene. I mean, I know you're probably right. It restarts when they get the ball for the second shot. Okay. So running other than when there's a two-shot foul. That was the third foul on number 14, Portillo. And the first shot for Great House is up and good. And that's her 5th point of the ball game. And she'll get another chance at one here to go to 6 points in the ball game with her second free throw. Shot is up and off the rim, no good. Cox with the rebound, put back, and it is good. Cora Cox now with 23 points. And the Bulldogs go up 54-6. 5:56 bounce pass underneath. Shot is up and no good. We're going to have a foul called, and I think that's going to be on Lieb. And she's been active. She got 3 quick ones in the first half, and I think that's going to be her 4th. It is her 4th and the first team foul on the Bulldogs here in the second half. Shot is up. And shot is good. Coming in for the Bulldogs, Greer and Velo. Lieb and somebody else, Wagner, will take a seat. As number 14, Portillo, will get a chance at a second shot here. And shot is up and no good. Therefore, the rebound is Cox. She'll dribble out of there with it. Hand it off to Beltran. She'll get it across to Greathouse. Greathouse backs it out, goes to Greer. Greer on the right side looking where she wants to go with it. And then she's going to have it taken away. So a turnover. Coming away with it will be the Warriors, number 14, Portillo. She's going to go underneath to Kleinkohl. She'll back it out, and then she is trapped by Greathouse. And we're going to have a jump ball or a foul. Jump ball. It'll remain Ruidoso Warrior basketball. All right, so it'll be Warrior basketball in the right corner as Morgan will key it in. Gets it into Ortega, back to Morgan. She puts it on the floor, goes to the right side, throws up a shot. It's no good. There for the rebound, Beltran. Good chance she's going to have a double-double tonight as she has 13 points, and I'm thinking she's getting close to double in rebounds. Greer with the basketball, goes to the left side. Greathouse will shoot a three. It's no good. On the backside, coming down with the rebound will be number 15. That's Smith. She'll hand it off to Kleinkohl, who will get it to Morgan, and she'll bring it across the timeline. Cox waiting for her right on the other side of the of the half-court line. Goes to the right side, picks up her dribble. Bounce pass, gets through the hands, and now goes underneath there for the steal and a travel. Number 11, Velo, stole it, but then she took too many steps trying to get the pass away. So it'll be turned over back to Ruidoso. And the clock is running, so Gene, I knew he was right. On a two-shot foul, it stops. Otherwise, it keeps running. Kleinkohl bounce pass underneath. Morgan comes out of there with it. She'll back up, shoot a three. It's going to be short. Goes off to the left side, and Ortega unable to get it tracked down. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. We're down to under 4 minutes to go here in the third period. The score 54-7 in favor of the Bulldogs. Greathouse will bring it down the timeline, crosses on the left side, then goes to the left corner. Beltran with a three-pointer off the rim, no good. And the Ruidoso Warriors will come down with it, and then we're going to have a jump ball called, and it'll remain basketball to the Bulldogs because of arrow pointing that way. As Wagner checks back in, and for the Warriors, number 33 will take a seat. And coming in for her will be number 21, and that is Kesselris. Keying it in will be Greathouse. Looking. Goes to Greer. Greer goes outside to Cox. Cox spins it over to the left side to Beltran. She's going to go to Wagner on the post, and there's going to be a jump ball, which will be Ruidoso Warrior basketball. So we're down to 3 minutes here in the ball game. In the third period. As Morgan says, hey, somebody got to come back and get the ball. Nobody to throw it to. Just gets it to Smith, back to Morgan. She crosses the timeline, going on the left side. Gets it to Kleinkohl. Her three-point shot is up and no good. There on the backside, though, is number 21 with the rebound. Her shot no good. And then the Warriors are able to fight for it, and it goes out of bounds off of the Bulldogs. So it'll remain Warrior basketball. Down to 2:35 and counting in the third period. The Bulldogs lead 54-7 as Morgan looking to pass it in. Bounce pass underneath to 21. And coming out of there with it is going to be Greathouse. She drives down the floor quickly. Throws it to the left side. The shot up and no good for Wagner. Ruidoso gets the turnover, and then it goes through the hands and goes out of bounds on the pass. And pass was intended for number 1, Ortega. She's unable to track it down, so it'll be Bulldog basketball with 2:05 and counting. In the third period, the Greathouse gets it, and we'll bring it across the timeline. Goes up to the right side. Picks up her dribble, kicks it over to the left corner. Cox puts up the three. It's going to be short. There's Wagner. Baseboard up and in on the left side for Kaylee Wagner. That's her 12th point of the ball game as Morgan will bring it down the floor. Taking her time, crosses the timeline. Cora Cox picks her up. Now she picks it up and try to go underneath to Smith. Smith kicks it back out to Ortega. Back to Smith. Her shot up no good. On the backside, the rebound is put up and in for number 21, Kesselris. And she will have a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. That was called on Greer. That's her third and the team's second foul here in the second half. And at the line is Castleruth. Has a chance to make a three-point play. She made the bucket and was fouled. Her shot is up and good. And that's it. They're thinking there's another shot there. No. Yeah, it was just one shot. So it'll be Bulldog basketball. All right. 56-10 as the Warriors get into double digits. Great House goes through traffic and is fouled. That's going to be called off Morgan on the reach. And that'll be the third team foul. We're under a minute here in the third period. 56-10. And a timeout taken by Coach Hodling. So we'll take a timeout as well here from Artesia Plumbing. The Bulldogs lead, 48 seconds to go in the third period. The score, 56-10. We'll be back.
Artesia Plumbing and Heating is your authorized Carrier air conditioning dealer. Home owned and operated for over 41 years. Artesia Plumbing and Heating installs residential, commercial, and industrial air conditioners. Artesia Plumbing and Heating handles your plumbing, heating, and air conditioning needs, including the conversion of evaporative coolers to refrigerated air systems. Cut cooling costs with high-efficiency Carrier unit. Artesia Plumbing and Heating is a proud supporter of the Artesia Bulldogs and Lady Dogs and wishes them the very best in this sports season. Artesia Plumbing and Heating, 746-3712.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. Joby Hodling here on KSVPTV.com. KSVP Radio, AM 990 and FM 93.7, where the Lady Bulldogs and Artesia Bulldogs come to play. 56-10 is our score here in the third period with just a few seconds left in said period. And then we'll be going into the fourth with a running clock. And as we have learned tonight, as I have learned, probably you listeners, and obviously Gene knows, on a two-shot foul. Clock does stop. Bulldogs have it. They go underneath to Wagner. She's going to, on the right baseline, loses it. Goes out of bounds. It'll be turnover to the Ruidoso Warriors. So on the floor, Beltran, Greathouse, Wagner, Cox, and Greer for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs. And Morgan will bring it across the timeline. Just got another update from Gene Dow. Oh, a steal. Greer gets it ahead to Wagner. Wagner pushes it up the left side. She's going to go in on the left side, up and in. Wagner now with 15 points, and we're down, and that will end the third period as we're down to 1 second and no seconds. Just got an update, or a final actually, college final. The Howard College defeats New Mexico Military Institute Broncos 79-74 in college basketball. One of the things that we're doing now, and I'm not 100% sure, but I think the first year at KSVP Radio, Pecos Valley Broadcasting, KSVPTV.com, we're covering a lot of sports as always, but one of the new ones is New Mexico Military Institute, both on the radio and on KSVPTV.com, both high school and college. All right, so we've got the third period over. The Bulldogs lead 58-10. We'll be back after this timeout for the fourth and final period.
Pecans are a big deal here in Chaves County. We have some of the biggest orchards in the country, and lots of us have pecan trees in our yards. Hi, this is Jim Gill from Roswell Seed Company. Whether you have one pecan tree or 1,000 of them, this time of year, every pecan tree needs fertilizing. So come see us at Roswell Seed Company, and we'll get you fixed up with the right fertilizer for your pecan trees. So that next year, your nuts will be big and beautiful. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
All right, Bulldog fans, we're back here, fourth period, and it's going to be for the Artesia Lady Bulldogs, Lieb, Wagner, Beltran, Cox, and Riley Greer starting here the fourth period. As Lieb goes back out to Wagner. Wagner around the top. Goes underneath the Cox. She's pinned, but she comes away with it. Gets it to Lieb. She's going to put up a three-pointer. It's going to be off the rim, no good. Fighting for the rebound and coming away with it is Cox. She'll back up and shoot a three, and it's going to be no good. Wagner flies in and gets the board. Her turnaround jumper is going to be good. Off the backboard and in. So Ruidoso Warriors, Morgan will bring it across the timeline. Goes to the right side, and there is Ortega, picked up by Beltran. Goes underneath to Morgan, and she bounced pass underneath to Smith, and she is fouled, and that's going to be a reach on Beltran. I believe that's who he's going to call it on. And that's going to be her second and the third team foul. And now we're going to have some new Bulldogs coming into the ball game, so we'll get those when they come in. Passes in. Morgan falls down. That should be a travel, and it is. So a travel. All right, so we got some new Bulldogs coming in. Velo comes back into the ball game, as does Great House. Also entering is number 34 and 42, and that is Shanna Elkins and Michaela Duran, both juniors for the Artesia Bulldogs. And Duran will key it in as Wagner and Lieb and Greer take a seat. So Great House will bring it down. She'll cross the timeline. Loses her dribble. It was touched by a Warrior, so it's no double dribble call. Skip pass over to Velo. Her three-point shot is up and no good. Long rebound comes down to Kleinkole for the Warriors, and she'll drive it across the left side. Continues her dribble. Now she'll stop and pull it back out. Hands it off to Antonio, who gives it back to Kleinkole and now to Morgan. So Morgan out on the left side, way out beyond the three-point line. Passes it inside, and it's going to be taken away. Great House comes out of there with it and then has it taken right back. And we're going to have a jump ball called. Possession arrow pointing to Ruidoso, so it'll be their basketball. As number 3 checks back in for the Warriors, and number 1, Ortega, will take a seat. Basketball goes to the Ruidoso Warriors on the jump ball. And Morgan will key it in over on the far side. It's stolen away by Beltran. She's got a one-on-one break here. She goes against Morgan, turns, hands it off to Elkins. Her shot up no good, gets her own rebound, shot again, no good. And then Beltran gets the rebound up and in. So Coda Beltran fouled, but she makes it, powers through the foul, and she makes the bucket and gets a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play with 5:39 to go here in the ballgame, and the lead 62-10. So at the line is Coda Beltran. She now has 15 and 16 as she drains the three-point play. So 16 points for Coda. And now the Warriors will bring it across the timeline. Morgan goes to the right side, kicks it into the corner to Kleinkole. She'll put it on the floor and dribble around it out to the top. Picks up her dribble, looking to get it to Smith, and smothering defense here by Elkins. And now back to Morgan. She tries to bounce pass to Kleinkole. Her three-point shot is going to be up and no good, and it'll go out of bounds. The Bulldog basketball on the errant shot. Coming into the ball game, it will be number 14, Portillo, and taking a seat will be Morgan, getting a break. She hasn't had one in a while. Also getting up to come in will be Kesselris for the Warriors, as Great House will bring it across the timeline for the Lady Bulldogs. Goes to the left side, and there's a three-point shot put up and in and out, no good for Beltran. But coming out there with the rebound will be Portillo for the Lady Warriors. She'll drive to the right side. Tries to go underneath the Smith. It's going to be tapped out, and it's going to be a foul called on, I'm not sure who. I think maybe Elkins on the backside there. 2-4. Is that what he said? Oh, they called it on 12. Great House. I thought I heard him say 2-4. I was thinking there's not a 2-4 on the court. As checking in for the Warriors will be number 21, Kesselris, and having a seat will be Kleinkole. So Portillo will key it in. She goes in to Kesselris, and her shot is up and good. On the left side, banks it home as Great House will bring it across the timeline up the right side. Runs hard over to the corner, kicks it, and the shot is up and no good. But on the backside, Beltran gets it, goes to Great House. She'll shoot a three, and it's no good as well. Coming down with the rebound will be the Lady Warriors, and they'll get it to Portillo, who will slow it down and now bring it across the timeline. We're down to 3 minutes and 48 seconds and counting. Portillo on the right side shows up the shot. It's no good. The rebound's brought down by Elkins. She's got a girl out in front of her who is Velo. She'll go up and score. So the assist for Elkins, and Velo on the fast break score. That's her first bucket of the ball game, and the lead now 65-12 with 3:27 and counting. As number 3 goes down the right side, continues dribbling. Bounce passes it to Portillo. She's going to back out and shoot a three. It's going to be short. There for the rebound is the Warriors, and they'll go up and in, and that was number 3 who made that bucket. Now the long pass, and she doesn't know it's coming. It goes over the head of Audrey Bello. So Greathouse threw the pass down, had right idea, but didn't realize Bello didn't know she was throwing it. So it goes out of bounds. It'll be Ruidoso basketball as we're down to 2:54 and counting. And they're making a switch here. So number 14 takes a seat, Portillo, and Morgan comes back in for her. Morgan picks up her dribble, goes to Klein Cole. Klein Cole picks up her dribble, looking to go underneath, but the Bulldogs' defense was there, and then the shot put up by number 33. Antonio, the rebound comes down to Elkins. She gets it ahead to Bello, and she'll slow it down and go back to Greathouse as she crosses the timeline. Now spins it over. Beltran for 3. It's in and out, no good. There for the rebound. The Bulldogs get it, and that is number 42 for the Bulldogs, Duran. She gets it outside to Bello, and then the steal. Klein Cole with the steal, and she's going to be fouled running down the court, and that's going to be Greathouse. And Greathouse now will have 3 fouls, and that'll be the 5th team foul on the Bulldogs. And the clock shouldn't have stopped, but it did for a moment. As Greathouse, I thought she was going to sit down. She's just talking to Coach Hodling. So it'll be Ruidoso basketball. Pass in to Morgan. Morgan back to Morgan. She goes nice backdoor cut, and Morgan scores. And then a steal for Kleinhole as Duran's pass into Greathouse was stolen away. So Kleinhole was fouled. So it'll be Ruidoso basketball. That's the 6th team foul on the Bulldogs. So it'll be Ruidoso basketball as Portillo will key it in under her basket. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Now she'll get it out to Morgan. Morgan in the middle of the lane goes up a runner. It's no good, and it'll go out of bounds. We're down to 1:20 to go here in the ball game. It's Bulldog basketball. Duran throws it in to Greathouse. Ruidoso pressing up, back to Duran. Goes back to Greathouse. She'll drive it and push it down the floor to Bello. Bello on the baseline goes up. Her shot is partially, well, I don't think her shot was blocked, but she's fouled. So going to the line will be Audrey Bello to shoot 2 with 1:04 to go here. Called it on 14. All right, so at the line to shoot will be Bello. As there was a little bit of confusion on the Warriors on who was going to be down there. Now they're lined up. So Bello takes her practice dribbles, and the shot is good. So Bello now with 3 points in the ball game. As Portillo checks out, as does number 21, Kessleris, for the Warriors. And I didn't get the 2 young ladies that came in. I think Blaylock, and didn't see the other one's number. Shot is up, no good. And Bulldogs get the bucket, get the basket. That's Elkins. She gets the rebound, puts it up and in. So Elkins' first points of the ball game on a good rebound. And then it's stolen away. Elkins tips it away. Greathouse comes away with it. She goes the length of the court, stops, puts a shot up, and it's good. Greathouse now with 7 points in the ball game. And the Lady Ruidoso Warriors are going to try to go underneath. It's tipped away by Duran. Morgan gets it back, and then it goes out of bounds off of a Bulldog. So it'll be Ruidoso basketball, and we're down to 25 seconds here as this game's going to wind up pretty quick here. 70-16 as the score. The Bulldogs have 70. 3-point shot put up, and in and out, no good. And it goes out of bounds off of Greathouse as she fought for the rebound. But we're down to 8 seconds, 7 seconds. They're going to have to get it in to get a shot up real quick. And number 14 will shoot a 3-point shot. It's going to be short, and that will end the ball game. The Artesia Bulldogs win 70-16 over the Ruidoso Warriors. So we're going to go ahead and take a break. When we come back, we'll probably have Coach Pollard over, so we'll be right back.
When that problem arises, one call to Crouch Plumbing and Heating is all it takes. Crouch's plumbers and technicians are highly trained. No problem is too big or too small for Crouch. Whether you need a water heater replaced, a gas line run, a leaky faucet repaired, or your heater or AC serviced, Crouch can do it all. Your problem is their problem, till it's no longer a problem. Call on Crouch for timely response, quality workmanship at a fair price. Servicing Carlsbad and Artesia.
When was the last time a bank asked you about your needs or your goals? When you're a member of Artesia Credit Union, you get to use your money for something more important than fees and finance charges. You get to use your money for you. Membership is open to anyone who calls New Mexico home. Become a member of Artesia Credit Union today and see what your partners can do for you. North 5th Street in Artesia or online at artesiacu.org. Artesia Credit Union, member NCUA.
Central Valley Electric is continually learning and advancing technology that improves electric service, reliability, safety, and in turn, enhancing the quality of life for members that we serve in our local communities. CVE offers an account management program called Smart Hub that allows members to track their usage, set up convenient payment methods, and the ability to manage their energy use with smart technologies. A secure system such as Smart Hub is an easy tool to use. To sign up, visit cvecoop.org and click Online Account Management to get started.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans, as I'm joined by Coach Pollard right here after the ball game here in the post-game show. And, Coach, good to get a big win. You guys go to 1-1 on the season.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good confidence booster for us going into our game on Saturday against Carlsbad and coming off of the loss that we had against Hobbs. So most of the girls got in. Some of them got to score, which is good for their, like I said, their confidence. But, you know, it's kind of rough. We were on the flip side tonight, but, you know, we ran some good things. We worked on our press, so we hadn't got to work on very much except for in practice against each other. So I'm excited to look at that film and get better.
Well, one of the things that I said during the game is you guys were definitely running some plays, which you do every game, but you really were doing some good execution tonight, which you had some great execution against Hobbs too. I don't mean to say you didn't, but tonight we got to see some of those plays and finishes that you like to see as a coach.
Yeah, we in practice we've been working on the press we ran in the game today, and you know it's just not the same in practice when you're running against the same girls who know what you're doing. You know, so it was good for us to get to see it against somebody else and get to run some of our offenses and be a little strategic on the offensive end. And you know, it's good for the girls. It's only our second game, so we can only get better from here.
All right, Coach, well, you said it earlier. We play Carlsbad Saturday.
Yes.
And I had the times wrong. I think you guys may play at 3. Do you know?
No, I think we play at 7.
You play at 7, so
yes.
they just swapped them. So the boys at 5:30 and the girls at 7.
Yes.
Okay, well, I knew something
there
was
was
up
a
with
schedule
that.
change, and it was a little, you know, we didn't really know at first, but we do play at 7, and the boys play at 5:30.
Okay, so just to flip it to
Yes.
the normal way of going, but
Yes.
still 5:30 and 7.
Yes.
All right, well, we'll see you in Carlsbad then Saturday evening. Good luck to you guys,
Yes,
and
sir.
tell the girls they played great.
Yes, sir. Thank
All
you so
right,
much.
Thanks. All right, we're going to go ahead and continue the post-game show, and then we'll come back with the Artesia High School close. We'll be right back.
Hi, this is Danny Kirkendall at Guy Chevrolet Company in Artesia. Our family has been serving your automotive needs right here on the corner of 1st and Main for nearly 95 years. We love Southeast New Mexico and West Texas and take great pride in the opportunity to provide the very best in customer service, whether you're looking for a new Chevy, Buick, or GMC, or service after the sale. We invite you to come see us today at 101 West Main in Artesia or GuyChevy.com.
Making a great deal better every day.
Hey, Bulldog fans! Just like the Bulldogs, you too have a chance to win big on tire rotations and oil changes. TMJ Auto is giving away a free tire rotation and oil change every quarter of the year. Surf onto their website, tmjautorepair.com, and find the Register to Win tab. Your name will be placed in the drawing and no purchase necessary. Plus, find other great deals and savings on tmjautorepair.com.
For over 80 years, Farm Bureau Financial Services has served the unique needs of the ag industry. As members of your community, we get to know you and your operation, providing coverage for your farm, ranch, machinery, livestock, and so much more. Find out why we're the #1 ag insurer. It's your future. Let's protect it.
I'm Brandon Williams, Artesia's local Farm Bureau agent. Call us today, 746-2171.
#1 ag insurer across our 8-state territory. 2018 SNL PNC Group Direct Written Premium.
In Domino's, 42 is the number that you need to win. 42 Construction has been winning for their clients and are ready to earn your business on your next home or business project. 42 Construction specializes in exterior renovations to include roofing, fascia, soffits, and seamless gutters. Using quality materials, they can make everything new and long-lasting. Share your construction project with 42 Construction today and see their winning formula for your home or business structure. They are licensed, insured, and bonded for your residential and commercial needs. Learn more at 42constructionllc.com.
Welcome back, Bulldog fans. Bulldog Pit as the Artesia Lady Bulldogs get the big win of tonight over Ruidoso Warriors and go to 1-1 on the season. Tomorrow night, live from Bulldog Bowl, we'll be there as the Artesia Bulldogs host the Alamogordo Tigers in the final football game of the season. So plan on being at Bulldog Bowl, and if you can't, join us here live on the radio or online. And then Saturday night, doubleheader in Carlsbad. The boys play at 5:30, the girls at 7, and we will have those games on the radio only right here on KSVP Radio, AM 990 and FM 93.7. So on behalf of the crew here at Bulldog Pit, I want to thank you for tuning in. Joby Hodling signing off. I want to say hello to Gaga. We love you. We'll see you tomorrow night at Bulldog Bowl.
That concludes this broadcast of sports on Pecos Valley Broadcasting. Sports on KSVP AM and FM and at KSVPTV.com are presented by Pecos Valley Equipment, Roswell Seed Company, Bob Reed Pest Control, Central Valley Electric, KFC of Artesia, E&MU Roswell, Kane Electric Supply, Guy Chevy, Castle Rentals, Artesia Plumbing and Heating, Artesia Credit Union, Artesia Family Health Center and Presbyterian Medical Services, Frost Mortgage, Artesia Animal Clinic, Pop's Diner, Artesia Ford Sales, JS Ward, La Fonda, Sandy Stockton and State Farm of Artesia, Smile Expressions, Artesia General Hospital, TMJ, Edge Safety, Western Bank, and New Hope Baptist Church. Thank you for tuning into this broadcast of sports on Pecos Valley Broadcasting. We now return you to regular scheduled programming.
Whether it was a suicide or it was a murder. And you know, dealing with that, you know, people getting the truth out.